The last trade, which honestly, seriously, Florida is just winning everything that they're doing. Bill Zito, keep it up, brother. We miss you.
Real. I miss that dude.
GM of the year, Bill Zito. Please. And then Tampa made a big move, which Chicago is also starting the rebuild off on a huge foot and a weird foot.
I see what you did there.
I didn't even. Nope.
Who are the players? Do we know the players that they got in it?
So, okay, here's the trade breakdown. Tampa Bay Lightning acquire forward Bandon Hagel, which I was really surprised to see Hagel on the move still, even though his name was out there. They get a 4th round pick in this year's draft and a 4th round pick in 2024 from the Blackhawks. So they get Bandon Hagel and 2 4ths.
Yeah. Which the Lightning will use to draft 2 more Bandon Hagels. Enjoy your night.
Pretty much. And then going the other way to Chicago is Boris Katchouk.
Okay.
Which, good for Boris. He's going to get more time.
But he wasn't getting any in Tampa?
I mean, he was getting like bottom 6 minutes.
Just like got a bunch of other guys in front of him.
Yeah, he's got like guys that you may never heard of, like Nikita Kucherov, and
they still have Steven Stamkos, dude. I'm pretty sure.
And maybe
they still have Steven Stamkos, dude. And he's like their 5th best player, but we'll get to that.
So Boris Katchouk. The Blackhawks are getting the Erie Otters back together, which is kind of nice. Thank you, Mark. Because Taylor Raddysh went the other way.
Okay.
Taylor's going to get a lot more time, which is good.
So Boris Katchouk and Taylor Raddysh, those are 2 solid young guys. Is that all they got?
2 conditional firsts.
Now, what are the conditions on the pick?
That I don't know. I got to click on this and maybe figure that out. 2 conditional firsts.
Are they just like lottery protected picks of like
Under benefit? I'm trying to see if there's anything about these picks. Can you look on Cap Friendly's Twitter or whatever to see what they are? Because I'm not finding anything in just this article.
Sure. I certainly can do that for you.
Raddysh, 12 points, 7 goals, 5 assists in 56 or 53 games this year. Good for Taylor. He's finally getting NHL time. Oh my God. That's so good to see, though, our Otter guys getting back together too. Like just for a sentimental reason, like Alex, Dylan Strome, and Taylor Raddysh all coming together.
So 2 picks. It's a 2023 first round pick and a 2024 first round pick. So
okay. So
they don't have their pick. They don't have their first round pick for this year, I don't think.
Chicago?
No, Tampa. Well, Chicago obviously does, but I don't think Tampa does.
Well, they don't need any.
Well, they don't need any, but I can't remember what they used it for, but I'm like they don't have it. But both picks are
doesn't matter what they
it doesn't. Both are just top 10 protected. So it's essentially
that's
just
it?
like I said, if they have a comical amount of injuries, like, and they were to be in the top 10 next year, which just isn't going to happen.
Dude, if they have a comical amount of injuries, they're just gonna do what they've always done. They're just gonna circumvent.
It's just, typical groundwork being done. Just they're not going to be picking in the top 10. We know it.
Yeah.
It's just due diligence,
right?
On Tampa.
They're going to get Chicago's going to get anywhere from 25 to 32.
Basically, that is what I would project for both picks. And Jake, a lot of people have been freaking out about this trade. And
I know Alyssa has.
They've been freaking out in terms of like, you have 2 first-round picks and 2 players for Bandon Hagel.
Listen, okay. As a Blackhawks fan, Bandon Hagel has been one of the biggest bright spots of this season.
Mm-hmm.
He's 23 years old. He's got so much upside to his game. And
this guy, like you said, like he's been a pretty good player for the Blackhawks, but it's amazing to me that people don't truly step back to analyze what value is. The Tampa Bay Lightning don't need these damn picks. They don't.
No, they don't.
They're going to be
not at all.
Picks. Like you said, they're going to be between 25 and 32, and they're in win now mode. What the hell do they need these picks for? Trade those picks and get a good player for cheap that you don't have to worry about on your salary cap. You got this guy for 3 cup runs.
Yeah, because 1.5 for the next 2 seasons after this.
I can't believe people are looking at this like they overpaid. They overpaid. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, dude, he's 23. He's getting paid not even $2 million for the next 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You literally, like, the way that they handled the Barclay Goodrow and the Blake Coleman trades, this is exactly the same thing.
This is precisely what they did, and they won 2 cups off of it. And people are looking at them like, I can't believe they do it. 2 first-round draft picks? Yeah, because the 2 first-round draft picks in 2023 and 2024, prospects that won't play until 2027 or 2028 are going to help them in the Stanley Cup now. No. Come on. Use your head. For real.
They got their new Coleman.
They did. They got their new Coleman. They got their new Goodrow.
In one guy?
Yeah. They got a really, really good player. And for Chicago, they got 2, young guys who are just looking for an opportunity in Taylor Raddysh and Boris Katchouk. And they get 2 first-round picks out of it.
A huge jumpstart to the rebuild.
It is. It's a gigantic one. Well, especially considering the fact that they don't have their own first-round pick this year.
Mike Todd, win-win, right?
Yeah. Both sides get exactly what they need. But just to sit here and just be like, they overpaid.
No.
Even I don't think they did. But even if you think they did, who gives a shit? What, are they just going to hold on to these picks? What do they need them for? Throw them away.
Right. Oh, man. All the best to Bagel.
Yeah. He's going to do well in Tampa.
I love that name. I love food nicknames for hockey players.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think he plays, God, with the depth that Tampa has, third line. Imagine your third line with like Anthony Cirelli and Bandon Hagel and whoever else on the right.
They're just stupid.
It's so good.
Because Stamkos is on your top line.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine you'd have Killorn and Palat with him.
Maybe, yeah.
And I would put, unless you want to put Kucherov there. God, there's so much they could do.
Yeah.
Forward. Okay, just the forwards. Stamkos, Killorn, Point, Palat. Corey Perry's got 33 points this season.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Liz, Hagel,
Cirelli, Ross Colton, Pat Maroon, Matthew Joseph, Bandon Hagel.
How does this sound? Hagel, Cirelli, Perry.
Jesus. Yeah, how does this sound? Killorn, Stamkos, Kucherov.
I mean, Cooch and Point play together so often.
Yeah. Because there's just so much flexibility with what they can do.
This is so good. These guys, I swear.
It's ridiculous.
This team. You got to remember, too, that most of that team was built by Steve Yzerman.
Yes. Legitimately.
And then Brisebois just did a lot of cleanup work. And he's done perfectly.
I tell you, man, it's been the perfect transition because Steve Yzerman did such a good job building this team.
Mm-hmm.
And Brisebois came in and it was like, Okay, you built it. I'm going to finish it. We're going to win cups now. And guess what? Steve Yzerman now gets to go back to Detroit, help their rebuild. He's doing a pretty damn good job. He's doing Steve Yzerman things.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. God, this team. Corey Perry is fucking 6th on the team in scoring.
If you can't beat him, join him, right? 3-peat.
Holy shit. Dude, this guy hasn't scored double-digit goals, mainly due to injury and, old age, since 2017 when he had 17 goals in 71 games. And he has 16 this season in 60.
Dude. Corey Perry is back, eh?
He hasn't eclipsed 30-plus points since 2017. He is 33. There's 22 games left. He's going to eclipse 40. This guy was drafted in 2003.
I know. In like the best first round ever.
Oh, dude.
God, Tampa is just silly.
They're ridiculous.
They're going for the 3-peat hard.
I think they can do it.
I think they could.
I've never once felt in my lifetime that a team had the opportunity to 3-peat. Not that that opportunity has come up very often.
Right.
Well, I remember when the Penguins won back-to-back cups, and I was pretty confident they were going to win the cup that year, like in 16 and in 17.
Right.
I didn't think they had a shot in hell of doing it in 2018. And it was mainly because I thought Tampa was going to do it. And ultimately, that Washington beat them, and then Washington beat Tampa, and then beat Vegas to win the Stanley Cup.
Washington exercised their demons, and yeah.
It's so hard to do. They might do it 3 fucking years in a row.
Oh my God. It's just like, what else? Oh yeah. I forgot they have this plebeian named Andrei Vasilevsky.
We haven't even gotten into the defense.
No. Do we need to?
With guys like, well, I mean, there's this one really tall defenseman who's good at everything named Victor Hedman.
Uh-huh.
They also got Mikhail Sergachev.
Apparently his nickname is Sugar, so there's another food nickname, I guess. I don't know.
Wasn't aware of that.
I found that out last night. Chernak has been such a revelation too, right?
Yeah.
They still got McDonough, right?
Yeah, they still got Ryan fucking McDonough.
They got Ryan McDonough still.
And then Cal Foote is a young kid who's still got upside.
Cal's good.
I was kind of hoping that he would be included in the Blackhawks trade because it was Nolan Foote that they traded to get Blake Coleman along with the first round pick, if you'll remember. So I was kind of hoping like, oh, their second Coleman trade. They traded another Foote to do it. So I could make a joke of like, man, they just love trading feet.
Too late, right?
Too late. Pain. Reason why I was like, no, fuck you and your stupid joke.
Instead, they get to have a nice bagel.
Yep. Some cream cheese.
God, I could go for a bagel and cream cheese right now.
100%. 100%.
Good luck, Brandon. You're going to be just fine. And then Chicago.
Luck, enjoy winning a Stanley Cup within the next 3 years.
Yeah. And then Chicago.
Only going to be one.
Good luck to Boris. Good luck to Taylor. Thank God Taylor's finally going to get some time. Yeah, we've been wanting to see we've seen Dylan Strome get his time. We've seen Brinksy get his time. Obviously, we've seen Connor McDavid get his time. He's Connor fucking McDavid. Taylor Raddysh is the one out of that Otters core that really just never got a chance until now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's going to get a chance in Chicago. Here's the thing: the beauty for the the Blackhawks. You get 2 first-round picks, so that's
Raddysh, more food.
developing your future and whatnot. But you're getting 2 other players who you don't know. Like it's like that's how the Vegas was built in 2017. Was
Right, they
just
didn't
a
know.
bunch of guys who just hadn't gotten a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe they found their next Jonathan March or so in him. I don't know.
Dude, put Taylor with Connor. Put Taylor with Connor Murphy. Try it.
Why?
Just to try it.
He's not a defenseman.
Oh no, wait, he is a forward. Okay, maybe. Oh no,
with Connor, I was like, did he get traded to the Oilers?
No, I'm thinking of Darren. I'm thinking of his brother. I think because isn't there a Darren Raddysh that? I don't. Man, it's confusing with brothers in the NHL.
Oh, there is. I've never heard of
it. Darren Raddysh. Yeah, I remember Darren Raddysh.
Never heard of him in my life.
I'm pretty sure they both played for the Otters. Anyway, yeah. Best of luck to Katchouk and to Taylor and to Bagel. Bagel, go win yourself a cup, bud.